So this month we're going to be talking about the open engagement. And so when we're saying open engagement, we're basically saying that my partner is in an Orthodox, traditionally right-handed stance, right hand back. I'm in a Southpaw, traditionally left-handed back. If I'm Orthodox versus Orthodox, this is a closed engagement. Both sides are closed. If we switch, both sides are closed. He steps back. Now there's an open side, right? So a couple things that are going to happen immediately. So first of all, you can notice when we're closed, our range is naturally a little bit closer. The second I step to open, because our toes have to give each other space, because our lead hands have to give each other space, there's a little more space. Naturally, that creates less volume in exchanges. Some exceptions apply, but this is a general rule. There's going to be less volume in the striking from the open engagement. The next thing that's going to happen is the battle for foot position. So in an ideal world, in the very simple rules of the open engagement, I want to step my lead foot outside of my partner's lead foot. And the tighter and deeper I can step that foot, the better for me. Now I have a more dominant angle. If I'm further out, my angle's not as dominant, but we'll take what we can get, right? But you're always gonna hear boxing coaches yell against southpaws, foot to the outside. So the natural consequence of this as well is my partner is gonna step to the outside, and then I'm gonna match. And then I'm gonna step to the outside, and then my partner's gonna match. And notice we're gonna start running out of territory. He steps, I step. And we start running out of space. So eventually somebody has to reset back to the open side and slide away, and then the battle begins again for outside foot position. So we basically race to the lead foot and then reset out wide. And race to the lead foot and reset out wide. So once our feet are working correctly, now it's going to become a lead hand battle. This rear hand's got a lot of defensive jobs to do in the open engagement, so it's going to stay pretty glued. We want to stay home. This lead hand is going to be out. So when you get to see all this jousting going on where we're playing. My partner wants to be on top of my hand. I want to be on top of my partner's hand. So as we're searching for outside foot position, we want to be on top and outside. On top and outside, on top and outside. On top and outside, on top and outside. So we're going to play that game over and over and over and over. When we get to this good foot position, we are making a cleaner, straighter line for our rear hand. So this means my rear hand is going to get home. My partner's rear hand has to arc over my shoulder and take a longer path. All right? So this begins figuring out the simple weapons from open engagement. It's going to look like this. Less jabbing because our jabs are blocked by each other. So that means cross. That means body kick. That means head kick. Now, Cheyenne's got to decide whether he wants to move his hand inside and block the cross and slide his head outside, or if he wants to keep his hand glued and block the head kick. My cross and my head kick basically look the same in terms of how my hip is turning through. So he's got to read. Same thing, he's got to decide to bring his elbow down and protect those ribs, or keep his hand up and protect the head. The kick looks about the same, so I just play back and forth between those two options. Another thing that you're going to see a lot is when they are blocking, we just bang the arm really hard as well. So I'm not trying to put every single kick home. I'm trying to bang the arm to bring the defense up and then slide under. So just a quick, simple breakdown of some of the common stuff. But when we're fighting, boom, and we want to turn down the volume a little bit, slide to this open engagement, right? Once we slide to the open engagement, what are we doing first and foremost? Cross, body kick, cross, head kick, body kick, cross. Those three weapons have made entire fighters' careers. So when we go open engagement, use those three and build from there.